So let's quickly adjust the camera. I think those two are just coupled now as well. They have. They weren't before. Okay. Right. That's now in the right orientation. Excellent. Just turn you back this way a bit. Get the same sort of angle. I did actually try and copy the link, but it didn't want to paste in. There we go, I got the mallard again. See the track, mallard, yeah. Okay, run away again. Pretend that never happened. Right, so where were we? Yes, hope it all goes well. And yes, sorry to disappoint Anthony now, no longer with the, no. I'm not even going to try to say Great Western backwards, that's, I'll give myself earlier. Right. Got Mallard, not Daralam, yeah. Mallard's easier than Great Western, just to say backwards, but yeah. So featuring my new Rapido wagon here, my Peckerton Sons Limited wagon. I like the way I'm really in focus and the trains aren't. Is that the way it should be? Do you want the trains in focus? Ninth and 10th of August. Okie dokie. Thank you very much. I will stick that on the calendar to have in the list of possible days out. Thank you. And also because of work. Okay. Right. Cool. Yeah, that wagon's done that on that point before. So don't you dare grab the one behind you. I'm going to go. Apparently the tickets are sold out. Otherwise it would be. Last thing I saw on Instagram said sold out. I'm like, oh, okay. So I tried to get tickets when they first went on sale, but obviously that website was less than ideal, shall we say. It's this sort of thing that only happens once, isn't it? Let's just buy Rail Tour with GBRF for the Saturday, assuming that's not sold out as well. In that case, then no, I'm not. Yeah, because I saw the fact. Oh, yeah, I tried to get one, and they say they'd sold out. It's riding up on the point. Try and these up a bit more. It's riding up on the frog. But I didn't see any info to say that they've changed. Well, until it was too late that they changed providers for that. So yeah, just completely misspoke with that. You got one within minutes first, went down the Friday trying. Jeez. You see, I wouldn't be able to do that either, you know, with work. No way I'd be able to spend all day just waiting. Right? Isn't it incredible? Buying tickets to go to this and then the actual Great Gathering was free to get into. You just walked up and got in. You know, it was literally that easy. This puzzle really doesn't like me because I've now got to transfer that Wallace wagon again on that frog. Yeah. I'm still there. I'm still there, just about. For now. No, you don't. Don't. You're not going to short out my layout either. My wagon from Finnerton, well, actually from the train set shop. I'll see Brian and Mr. X. Oh. These things tend to help when you go the right way, don't they? So other than Statford, what shows on my list? Well, I'll be at Swindon on Saturday coming. For the for Mod Rail there, which I'm looking forward to. Come on, you were perfect yesterday. You didn't give me any drip at all. Don't stop being silly. Then it's Peckett and Didcot. I'm gonna have to do that blasted frog again to get rid of this Wallace wagon. Come on. I don't know what it is about that point. Yes, I'll be at Swindon Saturday coming. Then Stratford the following weekend. I'm thinking, still toying with the idea of going to the Keithworth Alley for their Steam Gala. That's actually about it at the minute. Weekend after Statfolds, so it'd be 3 weekends in a row. That's why it's only on the consider list at the minute. Lunch 2 Eats Way, nice one. Ah. Oh man, that means I won't be able to see it live because I'll be at Statfold. I'll have to watch it after the event if you go live there, Anthony. 28th of March, there's a show on at Tamworth. Not sure how big it would be. Interesting. Is that a model railway show? So just looking at model shop directory first. Ah, fair, yeah. The only other thing I'm considering trying to do this year is to go on the Cumbrian Mountain Express in October, I think it is. So it's October, September. I think it might be September. It's the 11th, I know that much. But yeah. I was thinking about maybe going down to, because it's the same price, from what I can see from the website, it's the same price to get it from Euston as it is to get it from Nuneaton. So why not go down to London the day before, get on the train at Euston, and then stay over and get in London that night again? So to actually have the full round trip, including the full available, I assume it'll be the 86 again, Les Ross, I'm sure. Seems to be usually that one. Get the full 86 haulage on the WCML as well as the Steam Loco. It just seemed to make sense, that. A bit of an outing. I know I was going to do a lot of air show related things. I'm not feeling it with aircraft. That's one of the biggest things that York showed to me, was that my trains are more important to me. Way more important to me. Especially now I've found my niche within them. I say I think it is as I called that video, I think it is the perfect option. You know, it's fully great with the setup, and I can run the Heritage Railway when I want to. And I'm feeling like doing something else, it's Heritage Railway. But then when I want to scratch that itch again of accuracy, out comes all the Great Western stock. It should be fairly infallible. Right, I don't want to make a habit of changing locos over all the time, but would you like to shall we give 1501 a chance? Have a think while I fill up my... I can't get my lights turned off, I'll leave it on. While I fill up my drink. Oh, shall we? Yes, I think we shall. Okay, yes, indeed. Here we go. Then 1501 comes out. Hopefully it behaves itself. Ta-da! If not, we've got a small prairie here, so. Of course, whilst it's Inglenook especially, the main loco we will have on streams once they're out will be the one of the two Akira scale pannier tanks with the stay alives and the sound. Now only one of mine is actually coming with sound out of the box, which is 5774, is it? Was it 5754? 5754, I think. It's the one that isn't duck. I have got duck on order though, or Montague for legal reasons. We should call him Montague. Yes, but I thought which one to get sound in. Do you know what? Because I've got two manners and only one of them's actually got DCC and a low sound. Sorry, Brian. Then yeah, I'll get the one that isn't, because I'll just pick a sound chip up later, and I'll probably order the panniers one at the same time as the manor and get them both done at the same time. I mean, if you want sound, before I go too much further with 1501, we'll do a shunt. We'll do a shunt with 1501, and then we can always have the sound manor out if you like. If you want some sound and light in that as well, or I can skip straight to the manor. I'll put 1501 down for a minute. While you decide. Expect to get 7714 with sound for some reason. Well, I didn't know they were doing 7714. They're doing it in BR livery. Because I'm also only getting the Great Western ones. I do have 7714, it's my own model. I converted it from a Bachmann mod. It's in there. And I'd like to take it to the Severn Valley Railway and actually get it reunited with the real one. But I need to get the number plates for this first. That sounds good. Is that for 15 then banner or straight to manor? Tony's Trainers apparently has sound manor. Yeah, it's preserved. Yeah. See, I wanted to. You see, when I first saw 7714, after I came back to trains, when I first saw 7714, it was the first time I drove to the Severn Valley as well. 15 then manor, righto. It was in Great Western livery. Sir Killian, welcome, sir. Absolutely, sir. And of course, we need to bring you around the table. Of course. Here we go, sir. As per Anthony Dodge's channel, everyone gets made a moderator because we're all equal. Yes. The screwdriver's got a coupling at the back, so the front one seems to be missing. Huh. Right. So we hope the big pannier is going to behave itself. So we go on to. We want that Wallace wagon. It's the first one out. So we'll go and pick that up first. Oh, it's not going to work, is it? I'm currently filling out my rower calendar events for the year. Oh, excellent. Well, do put a list up. You put it in the chat or something what you're doing, and yeah, it could be helpful actually. I am well, sir. How are you? I'm afraid I can't offer you any lemon tea. I'm out of my special blend and make it myself. Make it myself, and can't guarantee the taste will be the same 2 times in a row. I nearly got through that sentence, didn't I? Right, let's shut up and choose the ending, eh? Excellent, sir. Excellent. Oh, we have got Firebox Glow turning on. Thank you. Yes, I'm now bits have stopped flying off it. So I'm quite pleased with it. I see there's still some of the colory ones around, which might be quite fun too. I mean, a physical calendar. If there's anything fun, let me know. Oh, that's the other thing I've got on the Model Railway calendar is the Happiness Railway, my Japanese winter-themed N-gauge layout, is due to go to the Severn Valley Model Railway show at the beginning of May. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, I really do need to get it out of storage, and there's a little bit of rewiring I want to do to it. I'll work out how to do this now. Well, first off, we need a couple of these anyway, so let's bring it back. Yes, hopefully should be something different for the punters. Good the SER model show last year, but I feel we're not going to allow this year. Oh, that's a shame. It's a shame. Hopefully you can make it, sir. Yeah, I think I'll take that one. Yeah, I think I've got something that passes for a plan. No, that wasn't it. Thank you, sir. Yes, I hope it gets a reasonable reception. I mean, like I said, I need to do a bit of rewiring, basically to put droppers to all the different tracks because it should just help them run a bit better. Considering it's pretty much one train at a time, in and out. There might be some switches to add, so that I can have some isolated sections. Oh, very, very well done, Jake. Well done. I've got exhibition planned to attend later this year. At close time, hopefully we can meet properly. It would be an honour, sir. It would be an honour. I was got this image of us just both meeting, just both bowing to each other. No, no, it's my honour, sir. No, my honour, sir. No, my honour, sir. But no, honestly, it will be amazing. Oh wow, we've decided to do a whole new one, have we? Tell you what, this Wallace wagon really is being a bit of a pain in the bum. Still, this pannier like's going a fair old length, doesn't it? Oh, we made it through the whole lot. Oh, God's sake. Stop. Cute. The next wagon might be of interest to those who have joined us recently. It's my new one from the Marcia Fund. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the whole rake just yet, but I hope to hopefully complete the set in the future. Can't get some. They are lovely, aren't they? I got the Peckett one first because of my first cab rise and steam drive was the Peckett Sagoma. What am I doing? I'm doing it again. Not that one, this one. Can't get the stuff, you see. Oh, blimey. Comes to something when the Manor will be a more gentle shunting loco than this one. Now, what's easiest? I think, yeah, we built it up on that one. So the Wallace wagon's got something ahead of it as it goes through the points backwards. Yes, of course, good Gary of Oak is responsible for putting me onto those. Jammy Devil's got the whole set, of course. Oh. Calm yourself down, come on. Oh. Damn, it just caught it on camera. I got away with it too. Okay, so we drop. That one off. And then back it up. Now the joys of DCC, I've got to mess with some CVs or something clearly on this. Turn it down, see if that helps. Did it try to jump the track then? That was a bit better. Yeah, I pulled that drink. I don't actually drink any. That's a bit silly. I will back this up into the siding and then do just that. Not sure the loco being shot. It might just be. Oh, just the back of the bunker. Right. Chin chin. I didn't know you'd gone. Right. It's a Flying Scotsman glass, but it's sort of like you know, for a fiver you can't go wrong, can you? For a train pint glass. I've got a Mallard one as well. I've got to say, oh, that's fine, it's fine, it's fine. your calendar showed. Oh, exciting. Let's have a listen. Or a read, I suppose, for the most of us. So strange. It sits there at speed step 2. It sits there at speed step 2, and you can hear it buzzing. I'm gonna have to nudge it before it moves. It's a bit weird. But hey, as long as it does move. No? funny thing with it, isn't it? Haha, gotcha. Tell you what, try pointing you down a bit more. Just see if it makes the train sharper. Well, now I'm control. The trains are sharper, so hey. 8th of March Woburn, 9th of March Duckfold, 28th of March Tamworth, April the 18th, birthday, SVR Gala. Maybe April 26th, Key Model World. Is that the one in the NEC again, like last year? August 2nd is the greatest. 9th and 10th of Discovering, 9th and 10th of Crossfield. Then debating Barlow in September as well. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, very cool. I enjoyed that last year. Met Greg and his friend Andy there. Very, very enjoyable day. We didn't quite manage to persuade Andy into buying a train. He bought a photograph instead. Not even of a train. Can you imagine the weirdness of that? My mate might be going. Should be will be good as he's stuck in hospital since September. Oh, blimey. That is unfortunate to hear. Hopefully he's on the mend. So if that's a bit better for you, the trains are now in focus, you know, sort of what you're here for, isn't it? You're not here to see me. So the last one on this list is the container wagon. Move the list up a bit. And then 1501 will depart, and 7819 Hinton Manor will take over. Best you can, still can't walk though. I can feel though. That's a collapse. Jeez. Lucky you made it to the bottom of the stairs. I take it you mean the stairs at the clubhouse, yeah? Oh, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Oh, come on. Oh, that's failed. The old lift and twist. Yeah, oh, blimey, that's... No, that's it. You'd have to use the hoist. Jeez, lucky you made it to the bottom of the stairs first. I'm sorry, I know I don't know the guy, he doesn't know me, but still I send my best wishes. Yeah. Yeah, you would have had to. You'd have had to. For those who don't know, this club meets at Coventry Canal Basin in one of the... they're old warehouses, aren't they? They're the old warehouses for the basin. Do I have any chance to send you back up? Do they want me back? It all depends how do certain people still go, the ones that think they basically own the place. Right, you have to give me a moment now while I get Hinton Manor down. We banned 2 for that a few months ago. I believe it's the ones you were telling me about. We're trying to charge them for rewiring the layout or whatever. It's the only thing that puts me off these places. It's same with volunteering at a railway. I'd really would actually quite like to do something like that, but it's the internal politics. That's what puts me off. makes me nervous. Because while I'm playing my trains at home, the only person I can have an argument with is me. The thing that makes me nervous, you see, Jake, about like it's like volunteer. I'd love to volunteer at a Heritage Railway. It's the internal politics that worry me. I don't want to become involved. Gosh, Ross said, I refuse to join any club and accept me as a member. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I don't want to join, start to enjoy it, then meet unsavoury characters and go, there's another 5 Messi got me into there, Stanley. But, yeah. Right. I have a manor. I have a pen. Manor pen? Huh? But, yeah. I do want to. I do want to. It's like, I don't want Statfold to be spoilt for me. For similar reasons. Like, if at the minute ignorance is bliss. Is it 5 or 6? Oh, that's light logo mode, okay. So it's just now, as the membership gets paid, it starts of April, so you'd have 2 weeks for someone to work out if a year would be worth it. Okay, I will mull it over. Because you do have a Great Western layout I could come and play with, yeah? The sound just adds that bit of difference, doesn't it? It is indeed. See? What are we going to take? We'll take these 2. Because the family wants on the line here. Wow, impatient much? They're doing a night now works with the track down and like that's coming up. Oh, very good. Gimmicky thing, isn't it, having the water filler cap open? Talking of 009, I have a new toy for the Great Wall layout that I'll be constructing with Greg. And in fact, it's my Christmas present from Greg. Like that. It is the Akuriscan manner, yes. I tend to do a double fairly. Now I'll stop. I'll tell you what, I'll stop the manner on camera. Well, no, I'll leave it clear. Just leave it sitting there for a minute. So yes, he very kindly for Christmas got me one of these, along with the much sought after chassis for it to go on. So that's a kit to be built at some point. Yes. Looks really nice as GWO locos go. Yes. And it's not my only one, Killian, I'm afraid. Because also I wanted this one first, but this one was sold out, and they must have found some in the warehouse or something. But yeah, I also have Cookham Manor as well. This is my favourite manor. But this is the one that needs the chip bind for it, the sound chip bind for it. And everything. The only thing that's shame about Cookham is it's got like ghastly shirt button on it. Hey, it's when they were built, isn't it? So, but yes. Right, so what am I going to do next? I am going to go and grab those two. Oh. I'd like to get all my engines sound fitted at some point with stair lives as well. I think that's the big thing that makes the difference on this, is the stair lives. with new toy for Great War layout? Well, it's a long-standing project of mine and Greg's now. Thank you, sir. Yes, I also had a project to build a Great War 009 layout. That's why I've always said something. I don't know. I hope I already said it, or I always said anyway, that I've got 009 regardless, because I've always got that. So nothing is actually particularly wasted money-wise on it. I have got Charles, and there is a 009 layout in the making at some point as well. I've got another one of the baseballs like I use for the happiness line. I just have to keep trying to ignore. And Killian, I believe this is a gauge you do, a scale you do anyway, a gauge or scale, a form you do of models, 16.5mm. I didn't buy anything. It was Greg's Christmas present to me. I will show you again. Let's get this backed up. Right. You have to see it over the manor now. Exactly. It's going to happen. It is going to happen. But yes. So I was going to hold it up to make sure it comes on screen. Okay. Yep. So it's that kit and the chassis to go with it. So yes, it is happening. It is happening. Yes. I'm trying to ignore those beautiful NG7 Quarry Huntlets. I did, even earlier today, I had an idea for the garage. RTR WD Huntlet when absolutely I would love the Huntlet. Yeah, because I did. Oh, Killian, sir, you would have went to see these. I finally jumped off the deep end. Well, I was thinking I could do a narrow gauge layout that's next to a narrow gauge railway that's next to a standard gauge one shed, which I could do with 00 anyway. But yes, Mr. Keen indeed, I took a plunge. You won't have seen this, I don't think. Unless Gary told you. Got one of those. Got one of those. So I have had a thought about having these on a shuttle back and forth, whilst then having an NG7 layout next to them. So these shuttle in and out the shed, because there are two O-gauge locos. Because would it even be me if I didn't have one of these? Paging Gary, indeed, yes. Okay, Anthony, take care, my friend. Speak to you Wednesday for our normal chat, I hope. Excellent. I knew you brought an O-gauge panel the other week. They're fine things. I mean, the fact it's got working motion. I mean, come on. But yes, so this is why I'm trying to ignore NG7 or 016.5. Is it 016.5? I keep trying to remember what the proper name for the scale, the format is for it, as opposed to back when trying to sound hip and cool by renaming it. I know it goes Terry, but it's plain black. Selling it on it. All right, are you? Yeah. You see, I was going to have this one renamed Fenchurch because that's my favourite one. Well, so far, Jake, since having it, neither of these has turned a wheel in my ownership. They both have prior to being purchased, but they didn't. Once purchased, they haven't actually turned a wheel. Okay, 016.5 to you. Excellent, yes. That's the guy that got it right. Right, so I want to uncouple that one now, do I? I'm just glad that ignoring TT120's got easy for me, as there's no Great Western stuff for it. So yes, I'm trying to ignore those quarry hymns, as I say, but I wish you could have seen that one. That was perfect where I stopped. The hooks went up and book. Just as it stopped. Right, that's back into that one. Did it again. I'm not sure you're going to see that, it might just be off shot. I kind of want to see if someone can kick bash the Land Rover at Stratford. What's that for 009? Why didn't you have a go at it? You just want one of the Japanese bogie motorised chassis. Something tender engines don't shunt. In mine, I ship everything shunts. Did you see how they do? No way! Oh, that's so cool! That's so cool, Killian. Bogey was fixed with the back. Yeah, should be fine with that. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, just let me know what I owe you, my friend. And absolutely, that'd be so cool to have. Arigato gozaimasu. Oh, we're gonna mess that one up. Ooh. And I messed that up too. I do have a crew for this man, you know. Oh, it's a tank from an anime series. Sorry, I'm sorry to concentrate on that. But yes, it's a tank from an anime series, that one. Yes. The first anime I watched the full one of. Like the actual full thing, 'cause I never saw the full Pokemon or anything. Yes, folks, you heard right, that was the break. Basically it's that. Just imagine it with a anime character commanding it in a enrichment activity. Yeah. Well, they have battles, but no one dies because they're not that type of battles. They're special shells that don't actually destroy the tank; they just knock them out. It was built to get Japanese people into World of Tanks. It was created. That was the creation of that series. But it's a good series. It's a good series. It's watchable. I realise I'm doing this shunting. Now I do have a list of what I have a shunting order next to me, but you folks have no idea what I'm doing if I'm doing it right. Cool. Can you leave this wagon behind, please? No, we do. Give it a try. I don't know. You have to ask the people involved there. Thinking about, oh, I'm standing up, you can't see me, can't really see me anyway, could you? So I've moved the camera down. I've got to move these. There's still part of me wants to do O gauge, and I've got to ignore it. I've got too many things on pre-order for Double O. Including, as of last night, one of the EFE or EFE, depending on what you want to call it. One of the EFE T3s. I finally broke and got one on order. It's the As Preserved 563. I think it's 563? Yeah. I've gone for. So obviously it will be an LSW free and looking absolutely stunning, I hope. I've seen the EPs for it at Swindon Show in September. Okay. We are. That is a big temptation. That one. It's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. I was eyeing up the Sterling Single again at York on Saturday, the model, and it's just like, yeah, those big wheelers. There's something about them in there. But yes, absolutely. I look forward to seeing it, Killian. I look forward to seeing it. So. I mean, the thing is, I've seen the T3. I've not seen its Steam yet. Weirdly, I thought it'd go quite well with Hardwick. Is that cheating? Yeah, see, it's one is LNWR and the other one is LSWR. I thought they'd make a well pairing. Also, a similar vintage, I believe, to each other. So it's container wagon, then the Harley wagon. Ah, good, they're both easy to get to. Oh. That's my fault. Sorry. Couple to the manor, please. Seize the concentration. Just amazing I haven't put the tongue out yet. Harrogate Land Rover K1 features engineer. Yep. One in the 15. I've got two pictures of it up here. One in black, one in green. From the track we got the picture of Fiji from. If you know where to get a Fiji that's actually available for sale, then I know someone who's would absolutely adore having one. It's his favourite engine there. Wouldn't surprise to hear it's my fine chum, Greg. Myself, I was looking at Harrogate, but 65 quid for the 3D print. Fair enough, whatever. It's a lot of money for a 3D print, but hey, well, you're not even over there. It's a fair chunk of money to start with, but hey, you get a static chassis to pose it on till you get a working one, which is kind of nice. Fiji's actually available from 4Ds. Because I was looking at 4D stuff the other day. I didn't spot Fiji. I spotted something that looked similar to Fiji with a straight chimney. Is that the Fiji? But it's the O8 chassis that when I was looking, I was working it out. By the time you only postage and that in, you're looking at making a £200 loco. It's not Fiji. It's a. You see, that's I sent that one to Greg, but thought he could do a not Fiji for now. Yeah, the O8 chassis was horrifically priced for what you're doing. I mean, that's if I was doing pure 009, I'd think differently. I'd be like, yeah, okay, that's the price. But when I think about it in my terms, because I've got the 00 as well, I want to do a standard gauge layout. You haven't converted me fully yet. Nearly. I could be persuaded. I'll be honest. I could be persuaded. That's why I'm doing one already. Obviously my trench railway, and then like I said, I've got those layouts in the box, micro layout in the box type boards. I've got the happiness line, which I'm going to do something on. So we'll get Harrogate. I won't do it as Harrogate, I'll do it as my own one. There we go. So that should do as well. I'll just have to wait to see if I get a chassis for the right price. I mean, the good news is I'm thinking about doing that like DC rather than DCC. So that makes things a bit better, but a bit simpler. But yeah, I was also like, wow, £200 roughly for it. When you put that into context, £30, £40 more gets the sound fitted Akura Scalpania with stair lives and also like the sound and everything as well. So it's like, what do you do? I like the Bittern kit as well, which is a cut down England, but we need to mod it for DCC. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm not sure. I know Greg's going DC to his own now, so I'm not sure if we're sticking to an analog for the Great Wall layout. We need to figure out a lot about that layout still. I do wish it wouldn't have the injector on so often in the fire. I think that's a bit too frequent. I don't know if there's a way you can slow down how often it does that or not, but that's the matter. Here's the Terrier. The K2 Oscar in 009. Sorry, Kato Oscar in 009 will be fun. Oscar? Which one's Oscar? I'm not familiar with that one, I must admit. Or it might be, I might not know it by name. Let's hope I get this right around first time, yes I do. Very cool. Right, you sound like you got an interesting choice ahead of you. Right. Excellent. Something I like how the engine's facing the same way they are. So if the box lid shows it one way, you get it that same way out when you open it. Just something I like. I can't wait for the Farish Percy to come to the UK so I can make it a Stafford kit. Oh, very nice. Yes, I know what Stafford is. Wouldn't you have to add a wheel to that? An axle to that? The stuff was an 06, wasn't it? The Pannier never had a box. Well, not since I've known it. But yeah. Ah, Sir Tom. Yes. Very good, very good. Wow, you certainly sound like you know your stuff, and you've got quite a lot of cool stuff lined up there. And it'd be cool to see Oscar as well. Excellent. More narrow gauge is best narrow gauge, of course. To paraphrase Gary. But yeah. I mean, I've only got one, possibly two more. Yes, but price. Yes, price is going to be prohibitive. Hang on, let's angle this up again, and we'll make you be quiet. So that's right. See me? Yay! Hello. Yes. What was I going to say? I was going to say something profound. They're going to change the universe as we know it. That's why it's disappeared off into ether. But yeah. That's it. Japanese. Yeah. So I've got one, possibly two pre-orders left with that. The one is the Yakumo train, which is the newest Yakumo iteration. The train itself was revealed last year. I think it only went into service this year, though, from what I'm seeing. On the web, or very late last year. They've been really good. The company owns it. They've been really good with getting various YouTubers and that on board it to look around and do their videos. They've worked out marketing on that one. I think it's a stunning looking train, despite being an EMU. It's got this fantastically coppery, bronze coloured front, but it's probably the copper that's done it to me, because it is this sort of colour here. You know, copper cap chimneys, copper fronted trains. But yeah, it's got these really cool stylized cloud motifs on it and that. I've got the limited edition 8-car set coming. And then the possible one, it all depends on what happens next with some of the things I want to sort out. It is currently on pre-order, but it's whether I get to keep it that way. Is C57 180 and the special train of coaches that goes with that. But yes, apart from that, I've got nothing. Well, there are currently some other things on pre-order, but this is what I wanted to cancel because it wants a twin diesel set with a limestone train, and the other is a electric loco within a container train. And it's like, if I was doing, again, a bit like what I was saying about the 009 stuff, if I was doing pure 009 or pure Japanese Engage instances, it wouldn't hurt to get them. That's why I ordered them. But now I know I want to do a British layout, I want to do a UK layout, I want to do something I can actually know about, research easily, go and see easily. And I've got the Great Western Railway. I'll come back to that, Jake. Hold that thought. I'll come back to that. Yeah, I want to sort of remove those two pre-orders, but the shop I deal with is very funny about that. Incredibly funny about that. They will destroy your account if they don't take against you on it. So what I'm going to make sure what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I get the Yakumo safely into my mitts. Then I'll contact them and say, can you get rid of these two? I'll keep these other two, because there's some buildings as well. I'll keep them. And see what happens. If my account goes, then obviously I don't get any more. If they do it, then cool, I get the steam engine and its special train set. the cars are beautiful to go with that. It's a bit like the Yamaguchi set, but they're Series 12 cars, and they've got this sort of beautiful, sort of dark grape, red and gold design on them. Look really, really beautiful. And yeah, I've got some stunning photos. In fact, Killian, I'll send you some of the stunning photos I found of that steam engine and loco and train set later on. Yeah, so for your delectation, if that's the right word. So yes, I believe in being open and honest, Jake. And the open and honest answer from me on that one is, after an encounter at the Great British Model Railway Show, Rotary Train Show at Gaydon, where there was a lad talking about Japanese trains, Japanese engines. Oh my god, hang on a minute, someone right next to me actually does them as well. And I would say, wait for their conversation to come to a close. I would say, sorry, I couldn't help overhearing, you do Japanese trains too. And, and start chatting. And he asked me about what I forgot, so I start telling him. And he said, well, why have you got one of those? Why have you got one of those? They never ran together. Those don't meet. Those don't run together. Why do you need 6 of them? Oh, fuck me! I thought I'd earned the money. I could spend on what I want, Wow, I didn't realise I had to run it past other people. So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous with it. Again, I'm a bit nervous with it because I'm sort of happy in my ignorance again. I don't know an awful lot about it, that's why I get out of it, because I don't know an awful lot about it. However, the funniest thing is, the first ones he pointed out that don't run together, in his words, if you go on the Tokyo, probably right now, one of the Tokyo live stream webcams that's on YouTube, you'll know it because there's like a station right at the front, there's like a big yard, and then there's some more tracks at the back, and then there's a Shinkansen line in the distance. You can just see it, the bridge. And occasionally you can see the Shinkansens coming over it. Well, the two... Excuse me. Two of the trains that he said wouldn't meet, one sat in the yard and one's running past on the track in front. So yeah, they never meet. And I mentioned about wanting the Yakumo and wanting to get another version of the Twilight Express. And again, no, they don't meet. I'll see the photo of the Twilight going past the Yakumo shed. So yeah, they definitely don't meet. Definitely don't. Just big photographs out to make it look like they did. So yes, Killian, something else you may not be aware of is I righted a wrong, and I do have a new version of the Twilight Express Mizukaze. I righted that wrong and got another one, which I'm still paying for. One more payment. It's been 3 months at £150 a month. So when I say I'm not getting rid of my Japanese stuff, I really mean it, because I've spent far too much on it to do that. This is the full 8-car set. Is it 8-car? 12-car set, sorry. However, this is the Tomix one, and there is a video for it. I will send you the link. There's a video for it, because you need to see inside this. They've recreated the carpets. The seats have all got the correct pattern on them, and all sorts. And it's come standard with full interior lighting as well. It is one hell of a model, this. And do you know what? Each one of those 3 payments, those £150 payments, doesn't matter. I'm lucky to be. I appreciate how lucky I am to be able to afford those. When this comes out and this runs, all that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter one jot. It's worth every damned penny of it. And to think, folks, that when I first got into the Japanese Zen, I thought that Tomix was the cheaper brand of the two. Turns out the Kato one is inferior to this one by miles. And I got this one because I was like, oh, do you know what? It's the one that's available. It rights the wrong. The Kato ones are going for double the price. Whatever. I'll get the Tomix one. Whilst I wait for it to be delivered, start doing some digging around online. Find out people going, oh yeah, I brought both at the time, and this one way outstrips that one. Thinking, what the hell? Excuse me. You know, and then it arrives and it's everything. I was thinking, oh, is that just like a special edition they got, and maybe I'm going to get the regular one that didn't have all that stuff in. No, this has everything in, and it is just wow. It is mental, absolutely mental. Yeah, one hell of a train, this one. So I'll send you a link to that video as well for your perusal. I know it's a big DMU, but it's one of those ones where it's just like, yeah. Again, kind of doesn't matter because the detail is insane on it. As you say, for N-Gage, I mean, 150 times smaller than the real thing. So yes, so yeah. Right, folks. Wow. So we've gone for 2 hours there, and 3 people still watching. Thank you very much. It's appreciated. Any thumbs up there might be, thank you very much. I highly appreciate them. As you know, I don't do the whole like, comment, subscribe thing, but I appreciate it when it is done because I haven't asked for it, and it means, hopefully, I hope it means you've done touch balance your hearts. So I will finish up by saying, well, because there's not going to be a lot more Japanese running on stream, I will be honest. In fact, the Japanese stuff's going to be packed away for some time. I'm going to hold fire and keep the loop that's just behind there sort of set up, and move this out of the way when needed when the Yakima arrives, so I can run that, do a video on it and everything, show it off to all of you folks. But then I will be packing it away, and then just get it out when I want to run it. I'm going to use it as intended, which is put it away, get it out, put it away, get it out when you're ready to use it. I've enjoyed my time with Japanese Zen, and I'm glad people took that the right way. Those that have commented on the video haven't mentioned it, at least, but it's not that I don't like my Japanese stuff at all. I love it. That's why I'm keeping all my keeping the Yakame stuff, and I can't see the two that are niceties if I was doing pure that. And it's just that my interest in Japan is sort of, it's gone beyond the railway a bit more, not quite so basically not purely focused on the railway as much anymore. I'm now learning more about the culture. I spent a lot of time last year learning about yokai, and that was really fascinating because obviously your ghouls and monsters and creatures of folklore tell you an awful lot about the culture as it grew up. Because different ones come from different areas of Japan, different villages even have different versions, and there's reasons why they're different, and you learn a bit about why that was, and helps you learn a bit more about the actual culture of it. And that interest overtaking the railway one, if that makes sense. Which is why I think I'm enjoying the UK one, because, well, we have a culture here, but we have nice trains. And that's how I conquered the Great Western all looking the same, is actually with what I think is going on in here, what I feel is going on in here, what has happened in the past where I don't like change. Familiarity is very, very nice for me. Having a railway engines all look very, very similar to each other is not a bad thing there. But when the variety is the spice of life, that's the heritage line. That's when my LMWs will come out. Or that's the other one I've got. I've got an LMWR experiment class. It's a 460. It looks a lot like a Prince of Wales or a Bill Bailey, but it's the other one. It's got the big at the front. It's got the big cover in front of the smoke box. It's in my LMWR Bible anyway. The logo is on. Obviously, I have the T3. my LMS loco is the 1F, which I converted back to LMS livery at least. The Fairburn tank, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I think that's the winning formula there. So yeah, so post Yakimo, things will get going. That's when I'll look to have the baseboard sorted out. I'll be using Pico track throughout. I'll have to learn how to ballast. There's going to be a lot to learn, but lots of fun stuff to come, including, I mean, this isn't a list of bragging, this is just for your own interest, folks. I mean, so it's on my shopping list. So I've got two more private owner wagons from Rapido, which is the Collet Great Western one and the Stania LMS one. Again, I'd like to add the OBS Bullied and Grizzly ones at some point, but I'll prioritise now. The priority on those is the Griff one, the Hunslet, Manning Wardle and Andrew Barkley ones, if they're still available when I come to it. And also, yes, the Yakimo, the two panniers, 5754 and 5741, and of course Montague. I thought about that, and it's this big thing about dead names and that, because it's something we have to take seriously, because it's respecting someone's rights to be who they are, which is a very, very real thing, and I support that wholeheartedly. And I did think actually the Reverend inadvertently wrote about dead names in that one. I think because what's your name? Montague, sir. My friends call me Duck. They say I'm Waddle. I don't really, sir, but I prefer Duck to Montague anyhow. He wants to be called Duck, not Montague. Just a thought. Then I've got the trio V-Day wagons. I'm not sure about those really. They're dubious at best. I mean, they're not the worst. The 00 ones are the best. The N-Gauge and the O-Gauge ones. The O-Gauge ones are horrific. But yeah. Then ignoring those, Japanese. Then the next UK one is I've got the Rapido 4400 is sound ordered. The pack of their Evolution. Is it Evolution they're calling it? But they're Great Western coaches, pack of 3. Yes, Evolution, yes. I've got a Black 5 on order in July. That's what I'm looking forward to. The Hornby Black 5. It's the model that brought me back to wanting to do UK stuff, I've got to admit. It's the Black 5. I keep seeing people enjoying them. And I know initially there was that whole, they weren't so good, but people seem to be really loving them now. And I was like, do you know what? I've never owned a 00 gauge Black 5. I've had an N-Gauge one. I've never had a 00 one. That'd be kind of cool to have. And again, perfect for a Heritage Railway. And LMS livery, of course. Of course, LMS livery, not British Railway. They do look good in British Railway though. Anyway. Yes, so there's that. So the 4400, which is 4400 itself. I've got an S160 because there's a photograph I was sent of one at the Neatham shed. So 1944, so got to need that one. I've got a Saint on order, Lord Palmer. What livery for which one, Jake? Yeah, Lord Palmer will be getting renamed to a different saint. So find one with the same type frame. If you mean the S160, it's in grey, wartime grey with USA on tender. And that one will need renumbering to match the Nuneaton one. And then Q2 of 2026. See, thinking ahead. Glendower, the Austerity, the Gen 94s, if you want a better term. NCB South Wales livery. When I was 4, I wrote to Father Christmas asking for if I could I have 4 railway videos. These were video cassettes back in those days, children. And I got a set called The Golden Age of Steam. One of those episodes is working steam, and the first locomotive you see in the actual segment when it gets onto the industrial steam locomotive is Glendower. I'm almost tempted to get 2 of those. I want to have one clean and have one absolutely filthed up to the gunnels like the one in the video. But yeah, we'll see how that one. And on the who knows when, obviously the T3 fits in there somewhere. That's August, September time as well. But on the who knows when they're going to be released front, there's the either the engine DCC sound pack when rolling stock pack, because either the engine, come on, awesome stuff. I think that looks amazing. That's a fantastic idea. And to have sounds, if they do the same things they did with the Tickfield Thunderbolt, where they actually go to the original footage and get the sound from there, it's going to be amazing. I've got one of the Manning Model L-Class locos, which is one of the open cab versions, because take advantage of it. It's plain red, unnumbered, so I will give that my own identity, that's my choice. I've got one of the Rapido open sea tube wagons, gross open sea tube wagons. I thought that was cool. And finally, I'm taking a bit of a leap of faith, considering the trouble that I've had with another product of theirs, being that one. I have a Dapol 28XX2854 DCC sound fitted on order as well. That's going to be interesting to see. Hopefully it's alright. I'm happy to go with the Hornby one if possible. So yeah, so plenty to look forward to. I feel there's enough there without going mad, if that makes sense. So yeah. There are other locos on my hit list. I want a model of Caerphilly Castle. I cabbed that engine last year. And Lodestar is another one because it's become special at York, especially now. But yeah. Oh, you've got a Manning Model open cab. Oh, Sir Barclay. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, sir. That one is very tempting. That one was very tempting to get that one and rename it. Still might add it to the list, because why not? 2 Manning models, so the first one doesn't get lonely, right? I think that's the thing, isn't it? If you say it's a thing, I'll do it tonight. You and your mate are talking about the railroad in 009. Your main concern is it's going to be tiny. It will be pretty small, yes. It will be pretty small. Be cool though. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, that's done. I'll go to Sir Barclay as well. With Rapido, I am going to get them where possible DCC sound fitted, so I don't have to open the damn things. Yeah. I think the Quarry Hunter should be smaller in theory. I think it looks smaller. It might just because they're low down, they might be an optical illusion. So that's one of my main things why I can't get fired up still for 009, is because I want Harrogate. Well, I want a Peckett like Harrogate, and I would like Fiji as well. To be honest, now I've had cab rides in it. But the lack of Quarry Hunter that's available at the minute, so like, I know Batman have said they're going to bring it out again. It's just like, oh come on, folks. I was kind of hoping that might have been dropped in on the little spring announcement, because it's not a new model. They could have just put that in there. By the way, there's some new Quarry Hunters on the way. But whatever. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, well, I had a second one, you see. I had a full trip round, out and back, during the 40s event as well. I tried to give it to Greg, but his arthritis was playing him up that day, so he wasn't able to go. But yeah, Yeah, Fiji seems to be quite easy to get a ride on. I didn't actually ask either. The driver just asked us we could chat into him. But no, you spelled that wrong. It's V. Is it V1I or VI1? I only pulled that one up because we had a chat with the bloke about it, didn't we? That's it, V11, that's it. It's only because we had a chat with him about it, didn't we? That was really interesting. But it's still 7. But yeah. Excellent. Well, that's a connection to keep. It's a connection to keep, definitely. So, yeah. So, if there was quarter hundreds, I could be quite tempted, but it's on the back burner. A little bit, but obviously I'll be able to run my Armoured Simplex there, my Tin Turtle and Charles. I did have a 1012D, but I donated that to Greg to get him going. Yeah, gonna see if it's going to be back this year. Nearby next time I thought. Oh, very nice, very nice. Maybe they actually get it on wood this time as well. But yes. Well, it looks like I've got to go and order some Berkeley, so I best go and do that. But yeah, I want to get some number plates sorted out as well. I'm hoping that somewhere like Fox's might have the plates for some of the Great Western engines, just in general stock. I know some places carry the plates for some of these. I need 3215 for my Duke Dog, and yeah, because I remember it was meant to be at Statfold, but they didn't get the wood in time. And I also need them for 7714, of course. There's the 2 I messed about with it. But yeah. Lots of projects to be done. And I was feeling really devilish, so what I'll do is get the 009 one built really quickly and be like, oh, sorry, yeah. The Japanese layouts failed, but I have got layouts exactly the same size. Slot me in. To slot in the same spot, but I'll try and get the Japanese one going first. Yeah. Right, folks. As soon as I've got to go and order some Berkeley tonight, I will go and do that. I will send you those pictures in that video link, Killian. And I will say thank you very much for watching. Take care, stay safe and be well. And for old time's sake, 009 quickly. Oh, you'd be surprised. Once the track and ballast is done, I can work quite quickly. To a reasonable level. I feel, anyway. Obviously the videos don't exist anymore, but if you were to see how quickly Sakura Denture grew, it was passable. It was passable quite reasonably quickly. Not bragging, just that's just how it was. That's how I found it. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, for old time's sake, arigato gozaimasu and sayonara. Now we're going to have to come uncomfortably close to the camera as I peer over it to find the X button to end the call.